If you're still paying for TubeBuddy or VidIQ, you might want to reconsider your options. There's a newish tool on Appsumo called VidTechy. VidTechy provides a lot of analytic data based on keyword research, your channel data, competitor research. It's also got a bunch of research tools such as topic idea research, keyword analyzer, and all these others you see on the left-hand side. And at the moment, VidTechy is running a lifetime deal on Appsumo, and here are the pricing plans for it. Now, for as low as $59, you get one channel, SEO and research module, unlimited search, video optimization. Basically, you get all the tools that are available. So if you have one channel, this is perfect. So as we go up through the tiers, license tier 2 you get 3 channels, and tier 3 you get 5 channels, and tier 4 you get 10. And the difference between the tiers as you go up is from tier 3 and above you get the ADS module, you get team collaboration and advanced AI tools. So if we hover over this question icon, it says features include bookmarker, targeted keywords, videos related and most popular, channel topics, playlist, search, tracker, and swipe library. And that's all from tier 3 and above. But for even licensed tier 1, you get a lot here. And in comparison to the subscription plans for VidIQ and TubeBuddy, this is a no-brainer. But of course, don't just take my words for it. Let's dive into the features and I'll show you why this is a tool that you need in your arsenal. So when you first sign up to VidTechy, you'll fill out some of your channel information, and then once that's done, you will have this kind of dashboard channel screen, and it will tell you all the relevant and important information that you can find on YouTube Studio and YouTube itself, but having it all displayed on one screen is very helpful. So at the top, it tells you how many subscribers you have, the total amount of videos, how many total views across all your videos. And on the right here, you have the monetization tracker. So it tells you how many subscribers you have and how many more you need, the current watch time, and what you want to get to start monetizing your videos. So I'm quite a distance off at the moment. And then going down the page, you have your channel names, subscribe link, all the stuff that you see on your channel information, has the keywords. So this is all really handy stuff to just see, and you might want to adjust some of this where you can see it all here. You can also add in some notes here on the right, and then you can filter out your channel statistics. So this is last 28 days, and it says I've got 2.1k views, 23 plus subscribers, and you even have a little chart. And of course you can access this on YouTube, but having it right here is very cool. And what's really nice is you have a channel SEO manual checklist, and basically it's got all the information or data that you will need to create or do for your channel to make it more successful and reach out to more viewers and basically your target audience. So when you're setting up a new channel, you can come in here and just tick the bits that you've done, and it's got quite a few. And even if you have a previous channel or current one, you might have missed some important parts of this. So you can just go through this and tick them off. And if you go to click here next to customization, it will take you to YouTube Studio. And it says right now I'm only 6% through, but I have done a lot of this already, so I don't really need to go through this. And on the right here, we have top videos. So they're the most popular ones on my channel. And that's basically it for the kind of main dashboard channel SEO screen. And if you've upgraded to tier 2 and above, you can go to your little channel icon and you can add a new channel here. And so if you have multiple channels, you can access them up here on the left. Okay, so this is the next feature and it's called Video SEO. So once you're on here, you just go to create and you'll give a project name. Let's do VidTechy for our first video project. Once you're done, you go to save. And now you'll be taken to this screen. So for step 1, we are going to do keyword research. So first of all, you can search by country. I've got it on automatic, but there are quite a few to choose from. And then in this text box below is where we'll research our keyword. So for this, I'm going to do VidTechy, as that's the project. And you'll see underneath, it's got almost an autocomplete suggestion. So if I typed in something like review, you will see that that's come up, and you can add in certain letters and see what it gives you. But because this is what I want to base it on, I'm going to put in VidTechy review, go to search keyword, and now it will load. So what it's given here is the search intent keywords. So there's 138 in total. There's 7 that are suggested, 49 questions, 79 prepositions, and 3 comparisons. And if we scroll down, you'll see them all here in a nice and easy format to see your keywords. So the first one here, we have YouTube suggested keywords, VidTechy review, VidTechy reviews, which is based on the keyword we put in. You can come in here and go to next step if you want this keyword. You can copy it, and if you hover over this little YouTube icon, it will say search term found in YouTube search bar suggestions. And if they were found on Google, it would have a little G here, and that way you will know that it's on both Google and YouTube. And this will basically allow you to reach out to your target audience even more, because it will be in Google search and on YouTube. So ideally you want to have them both, but if not, then either one is fine. And now we have the AI suggested keywords. So they've actually got some really good ones here. The tutorial guide, pros and cons. And this is based on what you would find on a review. And then we go down, we've got some questions, how to use VidTechy, how to find YouTube content gap, how to rank. And this is all stuff that's very related to what VidTechy is all about. So really cool things here that you can look at, good keywords. Then you've got can, prepositions, more can, you got for, so you can filter through all of these, and you can even create videos around VidTechy with these suggestions. So I'm just going to go with VidTechy review, and now we're on step 2. Now this is where it gets really quite cool. So like the keyword research, you have a similar layout. In here it's already my keyword to analyze. You also have alphabet suggest. So if I click there and go to T, for instance, it will pop in a T and it will show you what has been kind of searched on YouTube with a T of the VidTechy review. And I don't think that's necessarily 100% accurate, but for some bigger keywords, it probably is. You can also go to compare with. So if you have some previous search history, you can compare the two together. And if you go to search history, you can see that I don't have any. And also the history expires after 24 hours, which is why I don't have any. Now, once you're happy with the keywords analyze, you just go to analyze keyword. So now we search for the term VidTechy review. We now have all this data to look at. And first of all, you've got the search volume. So the higher up in the green, the bigger the amount of search volume. And this is currently in the yellow, and it's got an overall score of 41. So this is a bit like VidIQ, but it's based solely on one keyword. And then we have roughly how many people are searching for this keyword. So 2,170. So it's getting a reasonable amount of traffic. Now, next up we have Google Trends. And if I click on YouTube, it will come up to the Google Trends website, and it's already got the VidTechy review keyword. And you will see here around May the 4th to the 10th, it's peaked. And that's when it went on Appsumo. So it's quite accurate, and a lot of people obviously were looking at it then. And now it's gone down, which means that less people have viewed the VidTechy keyword. And then you can see by regions where there's been interest, and if there was more data, it would show more. And it's the same for Google as well. Now, another really important statistic is the competition. And if it's in the red, it means the competition is higher. So the lower the competition, especially if it's low in the green, the more chance you have of ranking. So what you want is high search volume, low competition. So this is really low. So it's definitely something, a keyword that I'll be interested in ranking for. So next up, we have the opportunity finder. Now it says here that the ranking opportunity for this keyword is high. So it's definitely one that I'd want to create a video for, this particular keyword. and it says I already have good strength to get a ranking for this keyword. And then on the right, it tells you a bit about how the opportunity finder works and what is breakthrough video. Now, a breakthrough video is basically the video that we'll be looking to rank higher than. So you'll see here that it has 29 subscribers, that's the channel, and mine has 201. And it has 3 views, and I've got 101 likes and comments. So everything's higher on my one, which means I can definitely rank for this keyword and be above that channel's or video's position on YouTube. And now here we've got some really detailed statistics of the keyword VidTechy Review. It will tell you the most dominant channel for this particular keyword, which is VidTechy, so that sounds pretty right to me. The amount of videos published in the last 7 days, so people have been creating reviews for VidTechy. You've got how many videos were published in the last 30 days and in the last 180 days. So it's definitely caused a lot of traction in the last few days. And now below that, we've got even more data to look at. You can search the results in Google for this particular keyword, and you'll see a lot of them are on YouTube. And that's because people have been creating reviews. And if we go back, it has minimum subscribers, the average, and there is a lot of data to look at here. Keywords and titles, and for those particular descriptions or suggestions here, if you click on the little icon, it will bring up this data, and you can see some of this data below, such as views, SERP rank, and this is just really neat and gives you an idea of what kind of video you might want to create and how to make it better. And then below that, we have even more data to look at. So we have the top 20 video analysis on page optimization. We found 4 videos with the exact keyword matching title. So you'll see that keyword is highlighted in these videos, especially the titles and the description. And for each video, it tells you the title and description and how many times VidTechy's been used, so quite a bit in this one. And then underneath each video, it tells you the SERP rank. So if I clicked on the video, you can view it straight away. And this video's ranking number 2. And if we go to YouTube and I've typed in VidTechy Review, you will see 1, 2. It's ranking on 2, which is really cool and very accurate. Okay, so once you're happy with your analyze keywords, you then go to choose keyword for step 3. And now we'll be on the optimize your YouTube video SEO. So here is where you can pre-plan your title, your description, affiliate disclaimer, your tags, your hashtags, thumbnail, search view, and a whole lot more. So it says here already that the title is 100% optimized. But if we want different video title ideas, you'll just go to get title ideas and you'll see some of the most popular ones that have been used on YouTube. And there are some really good ones here, like VidTechy versus TubeBuddy versus VidIQ. So these are all quite powerful titles that people would want to have a look at. This one is 80% in use, so it says here how I ranked higher on YouTube in 1 week, and that's really powerful because people will be like, yes, I want to rank higher in 1 week. So really engaging titles here, and you can copy these, you can mix them up, you can add in your own version on it. So say if I wanted to use this one, I put in, I ranked higher on YouTube in 1 week with this tool. So very similar, but still effective. Now here we can add in our own description, or what you can do is, if you're not sure, you can get description ideas. So if I click this little button down here, and now it will come up with a lot of the videos relating to our keyword, VidTechy Review, that are on YouTube. So these are all video reviews on VidTechy that are ranking, I would assume, in the top 10 SERP results on YouTube. And if, for instance, you like this one, you can copy it and you can just paste it into here. And then on the right hand side, you will see the preview of that description. And of course, you're not going to copy it, but what you can do is you can add in your own take on it. You can get an idea of how many times VidTechy Review was used. You can see the outline, some of the hashtags used, and the layout. Another cool feature that maybe not many people know of is if you go to this little icon on the side called AI chat, you can essentially chat with the AI about anything. And depending on the page you're on, if you go to these three little dots, you can generate a video title, a description, and tag. So if I went to generate video title, and I believe this would use your own API key, it gives you a pre-made prompt. And this is based on the keyword VidTechy review, which is what we're looking at here. So if I went to OK, and now it's given 5 titles that the AI recommends for this particular keyword. And yes, they are very AI orientated, but you can mix and match these if you want. You can also then generate a video description, and it's based on this keyword, and it's a pre-made template. So length between 1,000 and 3,000 characters. And there you go. It's given a really good description there. And if you do copy this and paste it into here, the only thing it doesn't do is the format is very poor, and it would take you quite a while to go through this and make the format neat and tidy. So this is something they can look at. Now, some other cool options is you can get hashtags. So if I click here, you will see some of the most popular hashtags that have been used across all those videos I've just shown you. And if you want to use any, you can just click use, and now it will add in those hashtags in your description. And you can just keep doing that for however many you want. They also have a pre-made affiliate disclaimer, which you can add straight to your description, or you can select one. I haven't got any at the moment. You can also get affiliate links, which I haven't got currently. Now, if you want to add tags, you can go to get tags. And once again, you will see all the popular tags that have been used across various videos in relation to the keyword VidTechy. And it's as simple as going to use, and it will start adding them in the tag section there. And you can basically copy and paste these straight into YouTube. Another cool feature is if you go to check, it will tell you if this search term is found in both Google and YouTube search bar suggestions. So if it isn't, you probably wouldn't want to use that. For instance, YouTube language, you wouldn't want to use that one. You can also add in a pinned comment. So that will mean that whatever video link or comment you put in there would be at the top of your comments list. So that's really good if you are promoting something such as an affiliate product or something like that. Now, another cool feature is the thumbnail search view, and it will show you the top 10 video thumbnails that you'll find on YouTube for VidTechy review. And this is a good way of really identifying the thumbnails that are obviously helping rank that keyword, and gives you an idea of what kind of thumbnail you might want to create. You can also choose a file here and upload your own thumbnail. I've just added in a random thumbnail from another video as an example, but what's really cool is if you go to homepage preview, it will now show you what your thumbnail will look like on YouTube. So it will show you the video title, the name, some other data which isn't actually real, but it will show you what it will look like. It will also show you what the thumbnail will look like on different devices. So it will have desktop, tablet, and mobile. So this is a really good way to just see what your thumbnail will look like and if it stands out and looks very engaging. Then you have the manual checklist, so you can tick off these as you go along, so that way you know that your video is going to have the best chance of ranking. And then you've got things to fix. So because I haven't filled in all the information at the top, it says I've got 16 things. You don't have to do absolutely every one. If you're happy with the information that you've provided and your video, you can just publish it and be done. There's also more options, like the advanced options when you're customizing your video information. You have the category, the publish date, the playlist, all of that stuff, which when you are uploading your video and filling out all the data, you can basically go through this, copy and paste, and that way you remember all the information you need to put in. So once you've gone through all that, you'll go to scripting details. Now, here you can add in additional video details. So I have a document here, but at the moment, there isn't one that's based on this video. You can also go to show more details here, and you can add in your hook, call to action, to-do list. So this is all information that you can fill out manually, but it gives you an idea of kind of what you'll be looking for in your script to have a more effective video. I do believe that they're going to be adding in AI implementation for scripting, such as a tool like Subscriber, but right now it's a lot of manual work, and I doubt many people use this personally. But if you do want to fill out all this information, you can. And next up we have video analytics. So when your video is published, you will go to this text box and put in your video URL, and I'm just going to paste in a different video that I have. So I've just put in a random video of mine here. What I did notice is you can't put in someone else's video. It has to be from your channel. But once you have your video in, you go to save video. Now, what it will do is it will show you all the video details and the data from YouTube. So you have the duration, the comments, the likes, the views, and you can see your description, etc. And you can get analytics from the last however many days you want. So this is the lifetime, and it's pretty cool because it tells you dislikes, subscribers gained from this video. So you can get an idea of roughly how popular the video is, and if it is popular, you may want to make another video based on this one. Okay, so next up we've got competitor research. And here you can do research on a particular video or a channel research, which is pretty cool. Let's do video research first, and I'm just going to keep it with the same keywords, so VidTechy review. There's also advanced filters such as channel URL, the date, the broadcast, video type, duration, definition, license. You can go really in depth here. I'm just going to keep it simple. You can also limit the results. So if it was a popular keyword, you might want more results. I'm just going to go with 30. You can sort by relevance or view count. Let's do relevance and go to search video. Okay, so now we've got our results back. You can see that there's 5,433 average views. You can see the likes are 35, 4 comments, and 154 view and likes ratio. And here you can copy the video URLs, you can add them to the list, you can select all and add to the list. And once again, a bit like video SEO, you can see the top 10 ranking videos for this keyword with similar data such as the views per hour, the total views, and all of that good stuff. But what's different here is you can view all the keywords for this particular video. So it's got all the tags that are used, the hashtags, and you can simply copy these if you want. You also can analyze the video. So now we have all the video insights for this particular video, and in a nice, easy to see format. It's got a chart of the views, the likes, the comments. It's got all the tags and hashtags, and that's just a really easy way to analyze that particular video. Now on the right here, which is a really nice additional feature, you can see the estimated monthly earnings of this video, which is 0.19 cents, and it's between that and 0.76 cents. So not a lot of money, but this is a very new video. So if you were looking at a very popular video, it could say hundreds or even thousands of pounds. Now with channel research, you once again put in your keyword, go to search channel, and now it's going to show you all the videos that somehow relate to that particular keyword. So you've got VidTech Update, Learn Why, which has the review of VidTechy, and these are all somehow related to the particular keyword. You've got the total views, the subscribers, the amount of videos, when it was published, and you can analyze each channel just by going to there. And now you'll see all the data for that particular channel. So really easy to maneuver around. Sometimes these extra screens can be a bit annoying because you lose track of what you've opened. So next up, we've got Competitor Analyzer, and you can analyze by video URL or channel analyzer. So I've added in a video here to analyze, and it's auto clips, and I've done a review on that previously, but this is another video, and you can come in here and see the likes, the views, the comments, some of the hashtags and tags. You can copy and paste them if you want, or just get an idea of what's been used. Now, Channel Analyzer is basically what I showed you at the beginning with the channel insights of my channel. And this is it again, but this time you can add in any channel you want and get all this information about it, which is really cool, and the top videos. So it's just a quick way of analyzing that channel. You can even favorite some videos. So if you wanted to analyze different videos at different times for competitor research, you can do that just by going to save videos and add. And this is a good way to remember all the videos that you want to research. So I really like that. Talking about research, we've got some of the tools that are available for research. And the first one is Topic Idea Research. Okay, so depending on your channel will depend on what you want to research. So mine's about software, lifetime deals and all of that good stuff, reviews. So I might want to put in Appsumo reviews. And you can see it adds some autocomplete suggestions, which are based on the autocomplete on YouTube. And these are some of the ones that people have been researching. I'll just go to Appsumo review. And it's probably going to give videos relating to reviews that are done on Appsumo. Go to suggest topics. Okay, so here we've got some really cool ways to look at data. You've got like a mind map / spidergram, you can call it. And here it will give you data based on certain words such as what is Appsumo, are Appsumo. It's got hows. So this is all what's been searched for on YouTube. And if you just clicked on one of them, it will take you to the search results for that particular long tail keyword, if you want to call it that. And then it will show all the videos based on that particular keywords. Then you have the prepositions, you've got the comparisons. And if you don't want to view it in this way, you can go to data and it will have a easier format to look at all this particular topics or topic. You can copy these topics, add to a list for later, and you can see them all here. And then you can check the keyword, video SEO, keyword analyzer, or search videos. And that's for ads, which is available from tier 3 and above. So you can find out all the data you need on these particular topics. Now, because there's so many options here, each time you click on one of these buttons or links, it will open up a new page. And this can be quite annoying because, as I said earlier, you kind of want this all on one screen. So the way it opens up a new tab, perhaps they can look into that and make it more intuitive and easier to navigate around. So another feature they have is the keyword autocomplete. So if I type in here VidTechy review, you can ask it to search for YouTube or Google. I'll keep it as YouTube. You can choose the country and the language, and now it will fetch keywords based on VidTechy review. Now it's got all this data underneath, which is based on the suggested keywords based on VidTechy review. So it will tell you the keyword length of each keyword. You can check this box if you want to add all these keywords to a list. You can download a CSV, you can copy them or select all, and it will tell you the source, the country, and also if these keywords are ranking in the top 10. So these keywords at first are all ranking in the top 10. So that's a good way to quickly identify what you want to aim for. And then of course you can analyze each keyword, but it will open up a new tab each time. Now, what would be really cool is for keywords, they were a bit like VidIQ, where you can essentially see the keyword difficulty all in one list. And I do like the way they do it, where you can go through a kind of sequence to find out all that information based on one keyword. But sometimes you just want to see it all in one list, like on VidIQ. But I do understand where they're coming from, but it would be nice to have that implemented. So next up, we've got Keyword Analyzer, and I'm going to use the same keyword. And like before, if you start typing in letters, it will come up with autocomplete suggestions. And I'm just going to keep it as review and go to analyze. And this time it's slightly different. You have a few more tabs here. You can see the earning potential. So dominating video, that's #1 ranking. You can see that it's 1 month. It's got a total views of 1,619. It tells you the likes, approximate earnings. So this is a really good way to see how much traffic and earning potential there are for each video. And it shows you the top 20 results. And even more data here, you can see the earning potential for top 10 videos. And if you just hover over them, it will give you this data here, and the same for traffic potential. If you hover over them, you'll see that. And I like the way they add in these kind of charts. It's just a really nice additional feature that they have that other platforms don't. Another nice feature they have is related keywords. So based on the keyword VidTechy reviews, it will show you all the keywords that are related to it. Now there's only 5 or 6 here, but that's because they're not completely random. They're very close to what the keyword is about. And if you have a more broad keyword, it would probably give you more related keywords. Now, next up, we got title idea generator. So once again, let's put in VidTechy review. And first of all, you can have generator as an option. So if we go to generate title, it will give you a bunch of title ideas, some of the most popular ones that are ranking. Then you have AI title ideas. So you've got here, discover the hidden features, a comprehensive look. And these do sound very AI-like, but of course you can just mix and match them with your own human-like take. But it is a very quick and easy way to get ideas. And we also can just copy one, for instance, and then go to Analyzer. And this is in beta version at the moment. But if we put in this title and analyze it, it will give you some data here based on that particular title. So it will tell you the word balance. It will tell you common words that are used, uncommon, emotional words, and power words. And then you'll have a summary below here. So it says your headline contains the right number of words. So that's good. You also have the character count. So it says headlines that are 70 characters long tend to earn the highest number of click-throughs. And it appears we've wrote a generic headline. The reading grade level is 12. So it says it makes it difficult for many readers to comprehend. So we might want to break that down a bit. And the sentiment is neutral. So this is a really good way of finding out if your title is worthy of your video. And the next feature we have is description generator. Now here you can choose suggestion. So you can add in some information here and it will tell you what you kind of need to aim for, such as 2 sentences, main target keywords, then the description below the fold, the timestamps about the channel. And this is just a really good reminder of what you need to add or what YouTube might be looking for, so you can rank your video a lot higher and make it more SEO optimized. Now they do have a rewriter here, so you could paste in your description and it will rewrite it. There's also some data here, such as the words, characters, sentences, and as you start adding bits in, this will all change. And then we have generator. So I've just put in VidTechy reviews, or I've put in review, go to generate a description, and now it will give suggested description ideas. And this is basically on, I think, the top 10 SERP videos for this particular keyword. And these are all the descriptions for those videos. And there are a lot here, and you can get some good ideas on how you want to create your description. And then there's the rewriter as well. So I've just copied that description in. If we go to rewrite, it will rewrite some of that content. Although it's a bit hit and miss, it's pretty cool to have that option. Okay, so just some additional features to look at. They have a tag finder, so you can type in your keyword here, VidTechy, number of videos to analyze, let's just say 10, suggest tag, and now you'll see all the tags that are used in videos based on that keyword. So this is a really quick way of finding the most popular one, and it starts at the most popular, which is VidTechy, and as it goes down, you'll see tags that are used less and less in those videos. Then we have the hashtag finder. So once again, the same process, and you'll see the most popular hashtags based on this keyword. And this is all related to the top 10 videos or 20, however many you chose. So you know that these are the ones you want to aim for. And next up, we have some thumbnail features. You can upload an image here, such as the one I showed you earlier. You'll see it on the right. You can add in your title, and then you can preview it and see what it looks like on YouTube. So a bit like I showed you earlier, and then you can see it in all its different optimization. You can also bookmark thumbnails so you can see them for later use. So if you go there, I've already added this one in, and you can add it to the library for later. There's also a thumbnail library, and you can create your list. So VidTechy, add to list, and now you have a video list for VidTechy. So any videos that you find, you might want to add them to this list and check out their thumbnails at a later time. You also have thumbnail scraper. So let's just put in this video again, go to find, and then you'll find that thumbnail straight away. Now, some features I don't have access to because I'm on tier 1, but you have custom avatar, you've got ad tools, which if you do want to advertise your videos, they have some really cool, unique options to advertise your video so it gets seen by the correct audience on YouTube. And I did watch a couple of videos and it is very cool, so check that out. And even more options is you've got a task manager, so you can put in all your tasks here. You've got the channel planner, so each day, or if you do it weekly, you can add in some information about the video that you want to create for a certain day. So as a reminder, you can add in all this information so you don't forget. You can filter by week or day. There's also documents that you can add, and you have this Word type kind of document screen, and you can create your script here. They've got all these editing tools up here like you'd see in a tool like Google Docs. And guys, there's even more, and it's almost a bit overwhelming because some of these you won't use, but at the same time you might think about using them. But they've got some really cool options here as well, such as the audio library. You can scrape channel images, playlist ID finder, channel ID finder, video ID finder, description rewriter, YouTube embed code generator, channel name validator, so you can see if that channel name is available or not, video schema generator. There is a lot going on here, and a lot of these I doubt I'd ever use, but they are there if you want to. I just want to say that most of these features, apart from the ones I told you about a few minutes ago, like the ads and the custom avatar, are available from tier 1, so you basically get unlimited usage for all these tools. Then below you've got the library. So here you can see the VidTechy resources, and they've been around for a while, so they have quite a few, such as an ebook there, channel SEO checklist, YouTube channel naming checklist, niche brainstorming worksheet, YouTube success checklist, and thumbnail design checklist. So a lot of helpful resources there, and you can download all these as PDFs. So if you want to be reminded on how to enhance your channel, you can just check these out. They also have a feature ideas page where people can add in what they'd like to request. Some of these new ones have been added, such as keyword research in one tab. I did mention that earlier, that's important. Keyword research based on your channel ranking, stroke API integration, which people love. They also have a very active roadmap. So at the moment in progress, they have a video schema generator, team member, thumbnail previews. Some of these they seem to have added already. Up next, they've got a Chrome extension, so that'd be really cool. Claude AI API integration, AI script generator. So these are all things that will really enhance the product. Now, there are some additional features that I haven't covered. So if I go to my profile picture and I go to AI integration, to use some of the AI features, you actually need to add in your own API key. And at the moment, mine is active, which means I can use the AI features such as generating descriptions or titles. It doesn't really specify where it's used, but I'm guessing for some of those text generations, it will use the API key. And right now they only have OpenAI, but they will add more soon. Now, under edit, you've got the type of AI, and I actually forgot, but they have Gemini as well. They have a certain few models from OpenAI you can choose. They have 3.5, which no one uses, ChatGPT 4 and GPT 4.0. Now, there are some more updated ones and hopefully they'll come soon. You can also change some of the AI output, such as the tone of voice, the creativity, and the output length, the maximum length, and if you want your API active or inactive. Also, if you go to YouTube channel settings, you'll have this screen here where you can change the label, the background color, the text color of these particular labels, such as completed, it's in green. You could have it in blue if you wanted, the text color in orange, anything you want really. You can also delete, add a new label in. You can add in your social media links, which will then be used if you want to add them somewhere else, and your affiliate disclaimer, the links. So this is a quick way of adding in this data to your descriptions. There's also a little moving icon called Bookmarker where you can paste a video debug info in there, and you can also add in your notes in this nice little black text box screen. They also have a Facebook group which I am part of, and at the moment they've only got 19 members, so I don't think they use it that much. There's also a help center, and they've got quite a lot of different articles to read from different categories. So if you do get stuck, they have a lot here to help you out with. There's also a chat bubble in the bottom right, and here you can send a message. You can view some of the articles, and they do reply within a few hours. And I have tested this out, and that is correct. So back on Appsumo, you can see some information here. They were founded in August 2021. Their headquarters are in India. Company size between 1 and 10 employees. They're at a startup stage and bootstrapped. There are currently 39 questions, and the founder has been very responsive to answering these in detail. They've got 4 5-star taco reviews, and some people are saying way too many random mini tools. I agree. Some tools are confusing. Yes. Maybe they need to add in a keyword difficulty list for when you search for keywords, and the difficulty and competition. That would be really cool. Maybe add in a feature where you can generate thumbnails. That would be nice as well. But what I do know is they are looking for feature requests and ideas that they can implement, and they are very attentive to customer reviews and feedback. And guys, if you would like to buy VidTechy, I will leave a link in the description below. It is affiliated, but you would get a really cool product and it would help me out a lot. Okay guys, so would I recommend VidTechy? It's an absolute big fat yes from me. You get unlimited keyword analyzation, competitive research. There's a bunch of other productivity tools that you might use. It would be nice to have a list of keywords like on VidIQ where you can see the keyword difficulty and then you can add them to a list. I'd really like to see that. Perhaps a thumbnail generator too. Maybe some features like subscriber where you can analyze a video even more with the AI. And they definitely need better AI models. Okay guys, well let me know what you think about VidTechy in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more upcoming videos so you don't miss out, and I will see you on the next one.